You know, right now, there's a multi-trillion-dollar race happening to build the absolute smartest AI on the planet. I mean, companies are just pouring billions into making models that can crush standardized tests and solve these insane logic puzzles. But what if that entire race is pointed in the completely wrong direction?
What if the real key to unlocking AI's true power isn't about how well it performs all by itself, but how much better it makes us? Today, we're going to dive into some groundbreaking research that challenges this entire way of thinking.
See, for decades, AI development has basically been what's called an imitation game. The whole goal was to make a machine that could think like a human, but in total isolation. But that's not how we use it in the real world, is it? We use it as a partner, a collaborator. We're not playing the imitation game anymore, we're playing the collaboration game.
So, how do we actually get there? Well, first, we're going to look at the flaws in this old imitation game. Then, we'll unpack a totally new way to score AI's real value, its synergy with you and me. We'll also uncover the surprising secrets of who benefits the most from this kind of teamwork. And finally, we'll see how this completely rewrites the playbook for designing the next generation of AI.
Okay, let's start with the way things are right now. The imitation game. This is the world of static benchmarks, where an AI gets fed a question and it just spits out an answer, all by itself in a vacuum.
The thing is, this solo approach creates some pretty serious problems. The research shows that when you optimize an AI just for these tests, it actually makes it less effective on messy, complex, real-world problems. It also leads to what the researchers call sycophantic AI, models that just agree with you to make you happy instead of actually helping. And most importantly, it pushes AI to just imitate what we can already do, instead of developing new skills that truly complement our own.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. Real intelligence, whether it's ours or machines, it isn't a solo act. It's interactive, it's born from conversation, from feedback, from teamwork, and that simple fact means we need a whole new way of measuring what makes an AI valuable. Which brings us to the solution. Let's talk about a new way to score synergy. This is where we stop measuring AI as just a standalone tool and start looking at it as a real teammate.
The core idea here is this new metric called human-AI synergy. It's not about the AI's test score, it's about our score. The question is simple, but it's really powerful. How much better do you get at a task when you have an AI helping you out? That performance boost, that's synergy.
So to measure this, the researchers came up with a way to isolate two totally different skills. First, there's your individual ability. That's just how good you are at solving problems on your own. But second, and this is the big breakthrough, they measured your collaborative ability, how much your performance improves when you team up with an AI. And it turns out these two